Hi, in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how you can create new components in Next.js, how you can create pages, and how you can navigate between them.
Code with Sloba.
Okay, now first thing first, so let's go and update our first component. So let's close this JSON config file, and in the app folder, obviously the page.js is the component, is the root component. So this is the component that no matter what, how you name it, it is always going to be compiled from the Next.js. So let's just remove all this boilerplate code here. And now instead of using this component, let's create our brand new component. And one thing which you can do is you can go to the extension if you're using Visual Studio Code, and you can type in ES7, and then you can install, just type in uppercase ES7, and then you can find this one, ES7 plus React Redux React Native snippets. Now using that snippet, so make sure to install it and to restart your Visual Studio Code if you're using this is the best code editor. So now you can just type in React arrow function with export, with default export, and type enter. And now you can just name what is the name of your component and default export. So here I'm just gonna name it as app, like so. And now, as I said, so it doesn't matter what is the name of your component. The only thing which matters is the file name. So it needs to be page.js. Later in the future tutorials, we're going to cover what we're going to do in layout.js. But apart from that, we can go to the global CSS files and we can clean it up. So here we have this imports for Tailwind that we need, but we don't need all of these other things. So let me just remove all of that and save this. And now, if we go and if we open up our page, we get this app. Nice. And now let me update this div to h1 or the title, like so. And let me zoom in a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing and what I'm coding here. So let me zoom in a little bit further. Okay, now it should be very clear. And now if I save, and actually let's add some Tailwind classes. Class name, let's name it text-6th XL, and this will make the text bigger. So if I open up, we can get this app text. Nice. Now let's see how we can create new pages in our application. So you already have done this, but let me show you how to create another one. So let's close the CSS file and page.js. So let's say that you want to create new route and new page. You will just create new folder inside of the app folder. And let's name this one as contact. The only thing that you need to worry is that the root component of your page or your route needs to be page. So let's create a new file and name it page. In this case, I will add the extension as JS, but you can use JSX. If you want to use TypeScript, you can use TSX. So it's up to you. For my case, I will just use JS. So let's create new component, RAFCE, and let's name this one as contact. So this is like a contact page. And now we created the new route, and let me open up the browser and test this route. So this is the contact route. So if we go to our application and /contact, and you get this contact page. Beautiful. This is how you create new pages in your Next.js application. And instead of typing in the URL all the time in the URL box here, let's create links so that we can navigate between these two pages. So let me close the browser, and in the app folder, in the root app folder in the page.js. So let's add a div like so, and let's put in the h1, because below this h1 we're gonna add a link. So this is the link component, and I will just import it using Visual Studio Code here from next/link. And what we need to provide here obviously is the name of the link, so the text that's going to be displayed, and here we're going to say contact because we're going to link to this page. And then we just need to provide href, and let's put /contact, like so. Okay, and now if we go and test this, let's go back to the home page, and now we have this link. So let me just zoom in a little bit here so you can see it. And if you hover over, we get this pointer, and if we click on it, we get the contact page. Let's do the same for the home page. So if you go to the contact page, we can create new link here. So link, and I rely on the Visual Studio Code to do these imports for me, but if it doesn't work for you, make sure that the link is imported on the top. If you don't do that, obviously the compiler is gonna let you know that you haven't done that. So here I'm gonna type in home, and the default route is just href, and it's just /. So this will always route to your home page, like so. Now let's open up the browser, and we have this home, but it's inline. So let's fix that. So let me add h1 for the contact, like so, and let's try it again. So now everything is nicely formatted, and let me zoom in slightly. And now if you go to home, you get to the home page, and if you click on the contact, you get to the contact page. And this is how you create new routes and how you link them. And if you want to support my channel and get a full source code of every single video that I'm doing, feel free to check out patreon.com/codewithsloba to get full access. See you there.
Well, that's all for this video.
And thanks for stopping by.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Code with Sloba.
Thank you for watching the entire video. To see more videos like this, click here.